Hello everyone, welcome back. Today we're going to have another trip down World Coin Hunt territory. I have added a few more to the pot. I went out the other day, did a wander around, found a second-hand junk shop type place in the middle of town. I've never really come across it before, never really noticed it. So I went in, started filming, and then I realised, load of music going, and it wasn't exactly quiet, so I was going to include that as a part of this video, just to say, look, I got some more coins, they're going in. I've thrown them in anyway. I can't use the video, like I say, because of the music, and it was only going to be about a 5-minute clip, really, of me wandering around for about 20 minutes aimlessly around this shop. It was a great little place. Anyway, I've thrown them in. Oh, I think that might have been one of them. Nope, put it back. See, I've started already. So what I'll do the usual thing, then I'll give it a bit of a mix, put it off to one side, and we'll start pulling some stuff out. So, hopefully, we can get some stuff from the edges at some point, some of the small stuff. Don't know if you can see, maybe not. Sometimes you can see some of the smaller coins there buried away. I'll see if I can't dig a few of those out anyway. Right, let's get you off to one side. Let's go for that. That should do the trick. So, like I say, a quick dig through. See what we get come out today. Oh, that's up the right way. That's a big bonus for a start. 1960. And he's upside down. Right, that's Tunisia. We've had these in the past. They're usually quite well worn. But this is 1960. This is in really good condition. Usually they're like brass washers by now. Yeah, 1960. Tunisia. That's 100 millims. Nice. Yeah, we've not seen one of those for a little while, so it's nice to get one. Have you ran the right way, shall we? Thank you. Wenzhou, so that's going to be China. Yeah, China People's Republic. 1993. Quite a thick coin for such a low denomination as well, actually. There you go, 1993, China, Wenzhou. Romania, we've had these before. 2015. If it's what I think it is, it's usually 2016. That is a 5 Bani. Yeah, there you go. See these every so often. They're fairly common in these mixed bags when you get them. Sort of thing you could potentially do a year run, but you, like I say, you'd probably find more 2016s than anything else. There you go. 5 Bani, 2015, Romania. $1994 to Tambala. Tambala. Oh, that's African country. Which one was it? Malawi? Yes, there we go. Malawi. We don't see these that often, but when we do, they're generally the 1 or the 2 Tambala. Not a lot of detail really on there. Just, I'm assuming that's the king, the emperor, the president, the whatever from Malawi. And then you've got the year and the value. And that's really it. Quite a basic looking coin. But it does the trick. It will get the people their foods. Let's have a dig down this side. Oh, that's a bit of a big one for down the side. Oh, Russian. Yeah. 2013. 5 rubles. I think we've had these in the past, the 5s. 2013 is fairly modern as well. So I don't know if I've got this in my own little collection. So I'll have to have a double check for that anyway. But yeah, 5 rubles, Russia, 2013. Right, let's just try that down the side. Pull some back. Oh, there's a small one. That'll do. Very small. Let's say Seska. Oh, Czech Republic. 1993. Yep. 10H. Now, every time I pull one of these coins out, I always forget what it is they're called. And I've actually written it down on a post-it note on the edge of my computer screen for future reference. That's 10 Halaru. I kept calling them Hrvatskas, but Hrvatska is a country. It is not a currency. Right, there we go. 10 Halaru, 1993 from the Czech Republic. Eek, that's a bit grotty. On Earth. Oh, hang on. Eek, that is badly worn. Oh, this could be, yeah, hang on. Does that say 1775? Flipping does. So that says Britannia. That is the size of, I want to say, an old halfpenny. So that, does that say George? Yep, that's George. 1775 was George the Second, I think. Not George the Fourth. Yeah, George the Fourth was just before Victoria for a short period. George the Third was directly before him. So yeah, I'm thinking this is George the Second. So 1775. If you're American, this predates America by a year. Ah, it's a shame it's not in any better condition. I'll do some digging on this, see if I can find any more out about it. But yeah, that's Britannia. So you've got Britannia, there's the shields, there's the trident that she usually carries. That is, looks like a acorn, oak type stuff. I can't remember what it is she carries now. She holds something in one hand. But yeah, that's 1775. I think that's a halfpenny. I think, if my dates are right, that's George II. Oh, excellent. It's a bit beat up, somewhat, he says, understatement. I might have to put that into a flip, because I don't think I've got one of those in my collection. Most of my stuff goes back to the 1790s. Chile? Yep. Upsy downsy. 1943. 20 centavos. Ah. Second World War period. Not that I don't think they were directly involved. There you go. 1943. Chile. 20 centavos. Something Arabic. What have we got? That way round. Aha. Jordan. We had a Jordanian coin, I think, on the last hunt. What have we got there? This one says 50 fils. I think the last one was 5. It was a much, much smaller coin than this. Now, I've gone over the Arabic dating system before, but this has to be one of the easiest ones to get. That date is both a 1, a 9, a 9, and a 1. Yep, that's 1991 in Western and Arabic. It's the same, showing the same date for Western date periods. Because usually that is in Arabic numerals, in Arabic characters, like that one there. So that one is actually a 1, a 4, and a 1, 1. So that's the Arabic year 1411, which equates to our year 1991. Like I say, just happens to be 1991 in Arabic script. There's the chappie on the front. Never know who that is because they got shakes coming out of your ears over there. So yeah, 50 fils, Jordan, 1991. That's a nice little find, actually. Very lightweight, Malta, 1972. 2 mils. Yeah, we've had these in the past. We've had 5s, and I think we've had 10s as well. They just get slightly bigger, but the designs are the same. So that's an aluminium coin from Malta, 1972. 2 mils. Let's have another dig down the side, shall we? Oh, what's that? That one. Okay. Ooh. 1985. Good start. 25 somethings. Now, this hat, yes, that's got Braille. I'm pretty sure that's Braille underneath. There's only been a handful of countries we've come across during these hunts that actually have got Braille. One was Italy, and the other, given that crescent moon and positioning of the star and the direction it's facing, that is Pakistan. So that is going to be 25 paisa. Whereas India has paise, Pakistan tends to have paisa. Yeah, that definitely looks like Braille. Interesting. There we go. I think this is only the second Pakistani coin we've actually ever pulled, so that's a nice little addition. There you go, 1985, 25 paisa from Pakistan. Back to what we know. Greece, 1990, 50 drachma. Yeah, there's whatever name he was. I'm not even going to try to pronounce that. But 50 drachma, yeah, these are fairly common. 1990 from Greece. Let's see, come on. That one. Ooh. On Earth. Oh! This is an American coulter. This is one of the state coulters that they brought out a few years ago. Yeah. So it's a P mint mark down there. So that's Philadelphia. So it's a coulter from Maryland from the year 2000. It's in really good condition, actually, this one. This might have to replace one that I might have. I think I've got most of these already in my own set. This may be in better nick, so I might have to do a quick swapsy. But there you go. We don't get many state quarters. We get normal quarters come out. We don't get these ones. So that's nice. So Maryland, USA, 2000. It's a quarter. Excellent stuff. I do like some of those coins. Some of the designs on the back, on the reverses, are absolutely brilliant. I think there's one, I can't remember which one it was. I think it had a mountain range on it. That narrows it down to somewhere like, I don't know, Colorado or somewhere in the Midwest. But I did like that one. Oh, here we go. Yeah, France, 20 centimes, 1982. Very, very common. We've pulled these many, many times. I'm not even going to go into any real detail about these, except to say, you've seen one, you've seen them all. The only thing that differs is the date. 20 centimes, 1982, France. There we go. 2 out of the 3 that we need. Value and country. 25 ore from Denmark. Nope, that way around. 1971. This is in pretty good condition as well, actually. 50 odd years old. Been banging around in tubs of coins for God knows how long. 1971, Denmark, 25 ore. We've seen those in the past, so we haven't seen one for a little while, but it is nice to catch one every so often. Ooh, a weasel, a ferret, a stoat, like a stoat. 1 cent. Right, that really helps narrow it down. Dear, dear, dear. I've seen that before. I want to say Cyprus, but I don't think it is. Malta? Yes. Malta, 1991. 1 cent. Oh, well, there you go. So, slight difference to what they were putting out in the 70s there. And then 20 years later, they're using proper metal for coins. How to insult a whole island in one go. There we go. 1991, Malta, 1 cent. Okay, that one's stuck. Get off. Eek. Shield up the right way. Oh, if it's a shield, it's more likely going to... Yeah, there we go. I think that says Cyprus. Yeah, that's Cyprus. Greek writing down the bottom. What's that date? 1982? So Cyprus, that would be 5 mils in that case. Huh. Yep, 1982, 5 mils, Cyprus. We've seen these before, but in much, much better condition. That is really mucked about with. Let's give it another dig down the side. Brazil. We've seen these in the past. 2 centavos. 1975? What's that other date? Oh no, it's not a date above it. I thought it was a date. 1975. 2 centavos. From Brazil. Somebody commented a little while back when I did a short of one of these, only like a 15-second sort of show you one side, see the other side sort of video. And he said, why has it got an S? It's supposed to be spelled with a Z. No, that's how they spell it in their country. Brazil, not Brazil. So, yeah, it's a big learning curve for many, many people. When you start looking at world coins, you look at them and you go, well, I haven't seen that before, or I didn't know it was called this, or what wording is that? But that one, simply put, 2 centavos, 1975, from Brazil. We'll leave it at that on that one. Oh, I got two there. Ooh, hello, that's interesting. No, don't touch. Leave it. We'll have this one. 10 centesimi, 1867. Centesimi tells me this is going to be Italian. Yep. Emmanuel II. M. Mint mark, which I want to say is Milan, but I'm not convinced. 10 centesimi, 1867. Now, it is old, but we do tend to see these every so often, the 5s and the 10s. In fact, I was registering one onto my database earlier on for Emmanuel III, and it was a 5 that I'd never come across before, or at least a year I'd not had. So they are around. So that's a 10 centesimi, 1867, from Italy. These are always nice to get, and this is in really good nick, actually. Come on, let's fair it. There we go. Good for 1 franc. That looks Belgian, 1922. There was a lot of French and Belgian stuff around. I'm not so sure about the Dutch, but France and Belgium had a lot of good 4 currencies out there. And they ran for centimes and francs. We've seen quite a few of the French ones. I think this one is Belgian. Yeah, Belgie. That's the Dutch spelling, as opposed to Belgique. So that's good for 1 franc, 1922 from Belgium. Ooh, shiny. What we got that way round? Kingdom of... Oh, Bahrain. We had a Bahraini coin 2 or 3 hunts ago when I did some digging and some research on it. Now, I knew Bahrain wasn't very big, but it actually turned out to be a lot smaller than I thought. I don't know how well you know your UK layout, but if you were to put the north end, this is local to me now, north end of Bahrain, because it's an island, in Gloucester, the southern tip would be probably no further south than Taunton. So it's not very big. Gloucester to Taunton on the M5 southbound would probably take, I don't know, hour and a bit to drive. Not that long, really. But there you go, Bahrain. So we've got 2015, and it's 10. Oh, what did they have? Fils, that was it. 10 fils. So that's 10 fils from Bahrain, 2015. So if you notice, we're already at our 20. So that was number 21. Let's see what else we can find. Another Belgian, another Belgie in Dutch. 5 francs. This would be a lot more modern. Have you ran the right way? Yeah, 1958. So these were standard issue, so you can always do a year run. So if you're into your Belgian coins, these should be fairly easy to get hold of because they are quite common. Again, you get a mixed bag of foreign coins, especially a mix of European stuff. You'll get a lot of these, as well as the normal French, Italian, and a lot of Spanish. There we go, 5 francs from Belgium. Let's do another. Tell you what, let's just move the tub around, do another dig, get one from the bottom. There we go. What's that? Barbados 2010. Yeah, we've had these before. Quite a few of these have been pulled out. 1 cent. Obviously, you can't really do a lot with them. You probably need a fair few. But yeah, these are fairly common. If you get mixed bags with mainly American or the Americas, as in a continent, appears to be a lot of these in the mix at the moment. So there you go. Barbados 2010, 1 cent. Where we go. 50 Groschen. So 50 Groschen. That would be Austria. Yep. Österreich Republic. Where's the year? There he is. 1950. Is that 3 or 5? 1953, I think. Yeah. 50 Groschen. 1953 from Austria. Those are the 50s. I'm not going to say are common, but you do occasionally see them come out of tubs. It's usually the smaller denomination that you see. Okay, this one is very bashed. 1856. Napoleon. Can never remember which Napoleon that is. Second, I think. So what have we got on the back? That'll be 5 centimes. Yeah, we've had these before as well. Again, there's a range of these for Napoleon second and the third, I believe it is. So it's pre and post Republic. They're basically the same coin from what I understand. I'm probably wrong, but they're generally the same front and back. But depending on who's on the front, on the obverse, depends whether it's pre or post Republic. So 1856, France, 5 centimes, very bashed. So there's our 25. I pulled one out just now, stuck to another one, and that's the one I went, ooh, no, put it back. I didn't throw it in, I put it to the side. Deutsches Reich, 10 Pfennig, 1917. As soon as I saw the colour of it, I thought, oh, we've got to have a look at this one. So this is zinc. This is your typical German coinage for the era. It's wartime. Let's have it around the right way. And what you sometimes find, I'm trying to get into focus, and the bottom there's often, if there's a mint mark, it's the same letter either side. I can't quite work it out. Hang on, let me just have a quick look under my little magnifying glass. No, can't quite make it out. Never mind. Got a few of these already in various degrees of wear and tear. This one is in pretty good condition. But there you go. That is a nice wartime example. First World War. So 10 Pfennigs, Germany, 1917 from Imperial Germany. I do like the old Imperial German stuff with the eagle. I've said it before, most things with the eagles on are absolutely amazing to look at. Some great history in there. Which is really what coins should be all about, history and research. So there you go, that's the extra one for the hunt. 10 Pfennig, 1917 from Germany. Right, let's get those out of the way. Slide them over to the middle, that's better. Right, pick of the week. Well, there's been a couple there, to be honest, straight away. I mean, that German one, for one. That worn out George the whatever. Sorry, I kept saying George. It's William. There's William, isn't it? What was it, George? I honestly can't remember. It's George. It is George. Of course it is. So there's the George from the 1770s. Just a shame it's a bit bashed, a bit worn. I do like the Italian stuff as well. And I'm starting to get an interest in the Russian coins as well. They're all very, very straightforward. They're basic. There seems to be a few around at the moment, so starting a year run might be a possibility. Then you've also got the likes of this one, 20 centavos from 1943 from Chile. Something as small like that. So much history in it. But you know what? I think... I don't know. I'm going to go with the German. Again, if you know me, I like my old stuff, my shiny stuff, and anything that's war related. So this one, for me, is my pick of the week. Imperial Germany, 10 Pfennig from 1917. Amazing little coins. Like I say, they're made of zinc, and they carried on with that process during the Second World War as well. Anyway, that's it for this one, folks. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did, please consider clicking that like, that thumbs up. Maybe even leave a comment. Let me know which one you like. There's often a draw from me. There's 2 or 3. But above all, please consider clicking the subscribe button and clicking the share button as well. This aspect of my channel, the old coins like this, I'm into my history. I love history, and I love trying to teach history to anybody who's willing to listen. I'm not officially, professionally, whatever, trained. I just love research, digging, and getting nosy. So that's why I do these particular hunts. Anyway, if you did enjoy it, hopefully you'll leave some sort of comment. Like I say, click the subscribe, click that share button, and until the next time, folks, stay safe, stay well, and I'll catch you then. Cheers all.